It comes to the social media thing, zero tolerance for any minors unless it's someone that has something to do with what you're talking about.
Now, when this weird clip of DJ Akademiks came out, you know the person I never heard from? I never heard from his good friend, one of his best friends in the industry, not Drake, but Wack100. So apparently Wack broke his silence on the Axe situation. Y'all better like the video. You better subscribe. Let's get into this right now.
And you know, I've been avoiding, I've been trying my best to avoid talking about it. But I'm like, okay, the more I avoid talking about it, I think it's worse because they know how close we are.
Right.
Right. So the only thing I can say, do I think Axe, PDF file? No.
I love how everyone started calling it PDF file over the last like 6 months.
Yeah, we have to.
For YouTube's sake.
Yeah. No.
Of course not. How would an edgy conversation with a 15-year-old make him that?
No, I'm not saying
The
that.
definition of that is doing that.
No. I'm not going to say it was inappropriate, right? And I think we have this little kid.
You don't think it's inappropriate? I think it was inappropriate. It seems fair to say.
No, it was inappropriate.
Okay, yeah.
We had this little kid on Clubhouse, right? And all the girls think he's cute. He'll pop in and ask for cash as he's 12. I don't allow him on my floor.
Okay.
Because if we're on the floor talking about something crazy, they're gonna say, Wack100 with a whoop-de-whoop on, you know what I'm saying? Because believe it or not, Clubhouse is 12 and up. Right? So I think from this, my brother probably knows when it comes to the social media thing, zero tolerance for any minors unless it's someone that has something to do with what you're talking about.
Okay.
You know, if it's a minor that's an actor or has done something, achieved some type of scholar or artist or whatever, cool. But you cannot have whatever we consider in any way grown conversation directly with that minor.
They're not ready for that, for all the knowledge that we have.
And not only that, you know, it was real bad because it was other people saying things, but quite naturally they put it all on Ack. There was other people in the back saying all kind of crazy stuff.
You're the famous one, you're going down. They don't give a fuck about
I'm seeing
else,
things that, you know, I know people, they trying to say, I don't know, I'm not on Twitch. They was saying he got kicked off Twitch. I wouldn't know how to check that one way or another.
There's a lot of misinformation. He may have been banned from Twitch because he was having a conversation with banned streamer Aiden Ross on Twitch. Like on Twitch, you're not allowed to be on Twitch if you're banned. Whereas we could have somebody who's banned on YouTube on this podcast and it wouldn't be an issue. However, if I were to give that person a show or consistently do content with them, it might be different. So we don't exactly know why he was banned on Twitch, but there's a lot of fake news saying that they said they banned him off the McDonald's app.
Yeah, something.
I think that was actually
McDonald's
a joke.
and something like called like a daddy or something, something I don't know, right? But this is it's like
a daddy.
It's an app.
Happy Dad.
Happy Dad.
That was Cap as well. He's still on Happy Dad. Still getting drunk.
My stand is like, what's your stand? That's my brother. I've texted him, gave him advice. I'm gonna tell him where he's right, where he's wrong at, what adjustments he needs to make. Ack is a good dude. Did he make a mistake? Yes. Was it a little distasteful? Yes. But it's not like, you know, the dude was in Ack's car. He was, I believe the kid is maybe like in another country or something.
Yeah,
like
he's
that.
in Malaysia.
End of the day, no, I do not condone the conversation, but no, am I turning my back or any of that on Akademiks? That's my brother.
Our threshold for cutting somebody off, much higher than that.
Yeah.
You gotta really do some f***ed shit for me to be like, okay, you're too f***ed up for me to even communicate.
Yeah, people are like, well, you help him clean it up. I said, there's nothing bro could do but issue an apology.
Right.
You know, this ain't like he was drunk or any of that. Not to say that would be an excuse, but it's like all he could do is issue an apology.
The worst thing you could say about him is he got a f***ed up sense of humor.
Yeah, that's
Don't we all?
And I believe from this point, Ack's a very intelligent guy. He learned from it. I believe he's gonna take advice and be, you know what? I'm just gonna stick with talking to people of age, and then and that's what it is. That way, regardless of what he's talking about, even if it's deemed weird, right? You say weird shit to me, right?
All the time.
But you're talking to an adult.
You want me to pull it out again?
No.
Okay.
But you're talking to an adult.
If you were 15, if there was a 15-year-old here and I made that same exact joke.
It's weird.
Fucking weird. Adam 20, I can see the headlines now. Adam 22 pulled out his fleshlight mold in front of a 15-year-old. Very weird.
Yeah, so
I know that.
I'm
I'm glad I know that now.
All y'all keep asking me, what do you think? What do you think? I think bro made a mistake. I think he learned from it. He issued an apology. Is Wack turning his back? No, that's my friend. That's my buddy. That's my partner. That's what it is. If y'all want to hate him, you can hate him. I still love him. That's it. That's where I stand. If you hate me for it, cool, great. It is what it is.
Everybody wants a spot.
That's a fact.
Everybody wants to be the number one streamer or the guy who gets all the most viral clips or whatever.
I like Act being in this spot.
Well, he definitely deserves it. He's worked his ass for it.
Yeah, I like Act being in this spot. He earned it. At the end of the day, he's fair. He talks with everybody. He gives you access to him. So I like him in his spot. Bro be all right. At the end of the day, it's a lot of fake news. No, to my knowledge, has he lost any endorsements, any of his sponsorships. He's still doing his thing. Act, we need you back on stream. Get back on it. Get back on your horse. Raise that big head you got high. I know it's heavy.
That boy Wack is gonna protect that relationship, boy. He gonna protect that. You know how the girls say, that's my man, and I'm sticking by him. I'm standing by him. He said, that's my boy, that's my friend, that's my guy, that's my homie, that's my ace bamboom. We did 10 years together in the penitentiary. Like, he talking about Act like they went to war together, like Act was, in the streets with him, okay? And look, I can't blame Wack because Ack has helped Wack on his new media journey. You got to really think about it. It's not a lot of dudes Wack100's age that would have popped off like that. And Ack is somebody who always supported him and platformed him. So, yeah, he gonna stick by him. He's not gonna turn his back on him. Even Adam22. And Adam22 and Akademiks, they done had they smoke. And even Adam was like, you got to do something super crazy for me to turn my back on you. And yeah, I'm not surprised Adam said that because I was on my timeline the other day and I saw Adam put out a new erotic toy, and it was a model of his piece right on my timeline. And I wasn't looking, okay? I'm just saying.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up?
I wasn't trying to look. I just follow him on. Look, he just been getting real freaky on Twitter.
Hey, no Diddy, man. No Diddy.
But I'm not surprised Adam got Wack's back. I mean, I'm all discombobulated now. I'm not surprised Adam has Akademiks back, all right? And I see Wack. He trying to be slick, he gonna talk about the situation once the smoke went down. It's like look, you know how many big stories we didn't have since this academic situation. Okay, it's helicopters falling out the sky. TDE got a lawsuit. When you gonna talk about that TDE lawsuit, Wack? I need to see you on Clubhouse talking about that. All right, Mr. Wack100. And this goes back to what I said about Ack originally. I get that the people were upset with you. They were trying to cancel you. But I was just wondering why he didn't feel emboldened when he looked around and all of the big platforms never posted that clip. I want to say they names so bad, but I know y'all noticed that some of them big Instagram pages that post everything, they didn't post nothing about Ack. I'm talking about the ones with 20 million followers, maybe more than that. They ain't post Ack. It's a certain type of room. That Instagram page is called The Room. What's it called? I forgot what it's called. It's called The Something Room. They never posted Ack. But it's like they protected him. You see Wack, he wasn't on Clubhouse saying nothing. Adam22 wasn't really kicking his back in. They talked about it, but they made a couple of jokes, moved on. Okay? The only person that really kind of held him to the fire was Joe Budden. But everybody else was on the internet. So I was just like, well, if you got the backing of the industry, why not just come on the camera and say, I'm sorry, and keep it moving? My man's tried to explain it. He tried to go off on Black Boy Max. He tried to go off on the little kid again. It was a textbook lesson on how to not handle that situation. And that's what all content creators should take from that situation. That's how you don't handle controversy when it comes to your platform. All right. But I do think Ack will get past this. He got to take Drake's advice. He got to get low. He got to get low, man. Okay. And y'all know what's going to happen. It's going to be a huge hip hop story, and they're going to say, we want Akademiks to report on it. Okay. It might not be you. I know a lot of y'all still like, I never F with Ack in the first place. And that's my thing. I said that from the beginning. The people who don't like Ack, they still not going to mess with him. And the people who tune into him, they'll be back some way or another. He'll be talking about something they want to hear about. And that's just what it is. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Like the video and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.